Let we all put our hands together and extend a hearty welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Karthikeyan Palaniswamy sir, to Mr. Jayakanthan Manikam sir, to our respected and vibrant Chairman of Mount Saint Schools, Dr. Jonathan B. Jayabardhan sir, our eminent Vice Chairperson of Mount Saint Schools, Mrs. Angeline Jonathan, our respected and beloved Principal of Mount Saint International, Dr. Jalaja Kumari ma'am, for their rendezvous with the tech entrepreneurs from USA, the TechLink program. With a big round of applause, let we all once again extend a red carpet welcome to our honorable dignitaries for this program. Thank you, dear children, for your hearty welcome. Thank you. Kindly please be seated. Kindly be seated, please. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. It is with immense pleasure and excitement once again we extend a red carpet welcome to our honorable dignitaries for the rendezvous with tech entrepreneurs on this special occasion. So now the dance students are ready on the stage to extend a hearty welcome. A welcome dance by our students from grade 6 to 9.
வருகவே வணங்கியே வரவேற்போம் வருகவே செந்தமிழில் கவி பாடி உளமாற வரவேற்போம்
வருகவே வருகவே வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே அழகு தமிழ் கொண்டு உம்மை வரவேற்றோம் இனிய முகம் கொண்டு உம்மை வரவேற்றோம் அழகு தமிழ் கொண்டு உம்மை வரவேற்றோம் இனிய முகம் கொண்டு உம்மை வரவேற்றோம் வருகவே வருகவே வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே 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 வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே கவிச்சாரம் சூட்டி உமை வணங்குவோம் எட்டு தொகை சேர்த்தெடுத்து செந்தமிழின் சொல்லெடுத்து 10 பாட்டு பாடி இங்கு வாழ்த்துவோம் சங்க தமிழ் பூங்காவிலே சந்தம் தரும் பூவெடுத்து கவிச்சாரம் சூட்டி உமை வணங்குவோம் அவையோரே வாழியவென்று சபையேறி வாழ்த்திட வந்தோம் சலிதனித பத பம பம கதம பசலிதனித பத பம பம கரி வருகவே வருகவே வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே 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 வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே 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 வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே 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 வணங்கி பாடுகின்றேன் வருகவே
Thank you, dear students, for your amazing welcome. It was truly a wonderful show. Thank you. Now, followed by the welcome dance, we are now having the young chaps to step on the stage for presenting a Western dance. Yes, children? Please step on the stage. And these students are from primary 2 to present a beautiful welcome dance for us.
We have a surprise for you.
What is that?
There is a gift for you. This is the latest smartphone in the market.
Wow, it's amazing. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
जो दिल से लगे उसे कह दो हाय 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 जो दिल ना लगे उसे कह दो बाय 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 आने दो दिल में आ जाने दो कह दो मुस्कुराहट को हाय 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 जाने दो दिल से चले जाने दो कह दो घबराहट को बाय 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 बाय
Love you zindagi Love you zindagi Love you zindagi Love me zindagi
Come on, dear. At least do your homework. Your exams are coming up soon.
Wait, Mom. I'll do it later.
Come on, dear. Let's have dinner together.
No, Mom. Don't disturb me. I'm busy watching reels.
घड़ी बदल रही है धूप जिंदगी छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो जो है समा कल हो न हो हर घड़ी बदल रही है धूप जिंदगी छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो जो है समा कल हो न हो
Oh no, Mom. I failed in my exams this time.
Yes, you lost your marks because of using your phone all the time.
I'm so upset.
Don't worry, dear. If you leave your phone behind, focus on studies, play outdoors, and spend time with your family, you will come up in life. Always remember the famous quote said by Billy Cox: technology should improve your life, not become your life.
I'm done hiding now I'm shining like I'm born to be we dreaming hard we came so far now I believe we're going up it's our moment you know together we're going gonna be golden up with our voices going to get you so on it gonna be
Thank you, dear children, for this wonderful theme-based Western dance. A thought-provoking message you are given. Thank you so much. Every successful journey begins with gratitude and the divine blessings. And our today's program skit proceeds with prayer. I kindly extend a red carpet welcome to all our honorable dignitaries to the dais, please. And I kindly request all the teachers and students to rise up and fold our hands in reverence as we are seeking the Almighty's blessings for the successful conduct of this program. Prayer song will be sung by our school choir, followed by the day special prayer by our eminent Vice Chairperson, Ma, Mrs. Angeline Jonathan, and Tamil Thai Valthu.
Continue to maintain reverence for a minute of prayer, please. Almighty God, loving God, Father in heaven, it's a privilege to bow before you once again this morning. Thank you, Lord, for the many blessings we so graciously receive from your hands, for food, clothing, shelter, for this place to study, the opportunity to work. Thank you, Lord, for making this event possible this morning. We pray for our chief guests, Mr. Karthikeyan Palanisamy, sir, Mr. Jayakanthan Manikam, sir. We thank you for bringing them in our midst. As they share their words of wisdom and pearls of knowledge with us, we pray you would enlighten each one of us. May their innovation and technology benefit many human people. We pray that you will inspire us and put us in the path of growth and development. We pray for each and every student of our school. May they grow in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. May all that we do in this campus glorify your name and benefit humankind. These blessings we ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen.
School, attention.
kindly request the dignitaries on the dais, students and teachers to be seated, please. A visionary leader is one who transforms dreams into reality and inspires generations to reach greater heights. It's now my privilege and honor to invite our honorable and respected chairman of Mount Zion Schools, Dr. Jonathan B. Jayabardhan, sir, to deliver the welcome address and to introduce our esteemed chief guest amidst us. Hearty welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. It's my privilege to welcome you to the first program of the academic year. So first of all, let me welcome you all to the new academic year. So with God's blessings, we are sure that the new academic year is going to be really good. I know we are a bit delayed. We had a function in the matriculation school where we honored all the district toppers. So this year, I think Mount Zion has set something like a record in the state, because in both the matriculation school and in the CBSE school, in 10th and in 12th, we have secured the district first, second, and the third rank. So I think we can give ourselves a big round of applause. So we had the felicitation ceremony, and everything went according to schedule. And after that, we had a short program. We had disabled people who came to the matriculation school, and through the Lions Club, they were given certain help. So this is the cause of the delay, but I should say that Lions Club has been doing a lot of service in Pudukkottai. It's not just maybe 10 or hundreds of people have been helped. Thousands of people have been helped through the Lions Club of Pudukkottai Victory, and I am very glad to say that one of the important founding members, Advocate Jawar, is seated right there. I was also a founding member. So even you must have heard about or read about the tsunami that happened a long time ago. For you, it's a long time ago. So when the tsunami happened, there were people in desperate need on various coastal areas of Tamil Nadu. Even before the government could go there and deliver help, members of the Lions Club were there, including members of the Lions Club of Pudukkottai Victory. So I think you should give a big hand for the Lions Club. So because of this service project, we were delayed by quite some time. And incidentally, today's project is the 100th project that has been carried out during this year. So we have a very important function today. It starts with the motivation program. So you all definitely want to be successful in life. Okay, no doubt about that. And sometimes when you look at people who are successful, you may think, okay, maybe this person is successful because his parents were extremely wealthy. Or maybe this person was successful because he got the best possible education right from LKG till college level. So do you think that only people like this can be successful in life? Yes or no? Okay. So most of you have given the right answer. So we have two people here as a chief guest. They did not study in a school like Mount Zion. They studied in government schools or a government-aided school. They come from a very middle-class family, and they again studied in a government college. Masters they did in an aided college, and today they are working in one of the top multinational companies in the world, and they have also founded many software companies. In fact, one of their friends, Mr. Gopu, is seated there. And when I was walking, I think it was Karthi or Jay, I don't remember. They just casually remarked saying, Gopu just sold one of his software companies in Chicago for $40 million US. So it is not just the money. It is what you can accomplish with your life. Okay? So the title of today's program is TechLink Rendezvous with tech entrepreneurs from USA. In fact, I have both of their biodata here. I'm not going to tell anything, okay? I'm just going to say I'd like to welcome Mr. Karthikeyan Palanisamy and Mr. Jayakandan Manikam. I just call them as Karthi and Jaya, that's it. So you will ask them questions. You will find out what made them successful, okay? There's a famous place in America. It's called Machuvadi. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of Machuvadi? You know where it is? So if you go back in time, probably a couple of decades ago, you'll see a boy wearing shorts, cycling up and down. He is a sixth in a family of, he was a sixth sibling. That person is here, Mr. Jaya. So you should ask him what made him successful, what took him from a government school all the way to USA, and what helped him develop and start various software companies. One of the software companies they are starting has to do with NEET. You know that hereafter NEET is going to be completely computer-based. It's going to be online. And I think they are the first company in India that is already ready with online-based testing. And they are going to be associated with our school from this year onwards. So it's a great benefit to all of you who want to do NEET. I know most of the audience here, you are 9th and 11th standard. You will be writing your public exam next year, and you will be ready to come on stage. Are you all ready to come on stage? Each one of you can come on stage. You can come here as a topper, you can come later as a doctor, as an engineer, as an accomplished teacher, whatever. So all of you are welcome to come as chief guests on stage here, and you all can do it. So you talk to our chief guest today, find out what made them successful in life. So you all like to be, do you all like surprises? Yes or no? Have you ever opened your mouth in surprise at any time? The last time I opened my mouth was in Saudi Arabia. I wanted to go trekking to a place called Al-Waba crater. So when I walked to the edge of the crater and looked down, I literally opened my mouth because it's a huge crater, and at the bottom there are salt deposits which made it look like a mirror. It's a couple of kilometers long, and the depth, if I remember right, was more than half a kilometer. And today I had a surprise, right in school where I just opened my mouth. So our chief guests were being welcomed, and as they were walking to stage, one of my friends said, just open your office door and look inside. I said, we're going to the stage, why do you want me to open the office door now? He said, just a few seconds. And I opened the office door, and to my pleasant surprise, there were another two friends, the parents of Sai Sudarshan. Mr. Bharadwaj and Mrs. Usha Bharadwaj, they're seated right here in the middle. So you know, Sai Sudarshan is one of international cricket's finest players. He was last year's orange cap in the IPL. This year he is the third highest run scorer. And I met them in Ahmedabad quite a few times. And when I saw them today, I was like, how come they are here in the school? And without my knowledge. So I would like to invite both of you to please come on stage. Please, just be seated. So please give a big round of applause to the parents of Sai Sudarshan, Mr. Bharadwaj and Mrs. Usha Bharadwaj. So thank you so much. Please be seated. So both of them have already come to school as guests. Sai Sudarshan's father, Mr. Bharadwaj, he is a world-renowned sprinter. He was India's fastest man. He was also Asia's fastest man in the 100 meters. His mother, Mrs. Usha Bharadwaj, she is a volleyball player. And I should say she's very skilled physiotherapist. I don't know what word to use, because when I had a elbow pain, so when I met in Chennai, I just told her, I have some pain here, it's not going away, and because of that, I'm not able to work out. She just said, try these 3 exercises. I tried those 3 exercises, and today I have no pain at all. So she can work some magic. So we're really happy to have one of India's finest athletes on stage with us, the parents of Sai Sudarshan, along with our two chief guests today. So even though we have started late today, there was a reason for starting late, a good reason for starting late, and you have a special surprise. You have two more chief guests. So for today's program, I am requesting the chief guests not to come to the podium and talk. Rather, we will give you the mic wherever you are. You can just casually tell them about how life went on for you as school kids, what made you successful. The mic will be passed around to you. Are you very hungry? Good. So be hungry to learn now. I know it is going to be lunchtime. The mic will be passed around. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask them questions. Okay, please ask them questions. So think about what you want to ask, because I have a lot of questions. If I sit with them, I know I will be asking them a lot of questions. So ask them questions, learn, and with God's grace, I'm sure all of you will be successful in life. So I'd like to welcome all our staff, all our students. We look forward to a great academic year ahead. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. With immense pleasure, once again we extend a hearty welcome to our Honorable Chairman Sir for honoring our chief guest, Mr. Karthikeyan Palanisamy Sir, by adorning shawl. I kindly invite our eminent Vice Chairperson, Ma'am, Mrs. Angeline Jonathan, to honor our chief guest, Mr. Karthikeyan Palanisamy Sir, with memento. Our Honorable Chairman Sir will be honoring our chief guest, Mr. Jayakandan Manikam Sir, by adorning shawl. Our respected Vice Chairperson Ma'am will be honoring our chief guest, Mr. Jayakandan Sir, with memento. Our respected Chairman Sir will be honoring Mr. Bharatwaj Sir by adorning shawl. Our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Jalaja Kumari Ma'am, will be honoring our Mrs. Usha Bharatwaj Ma'am, our chief guest, by adorning shawl. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Today we are so privileged to have four chief guests amidst us, and the distinguished personalities from the tech entrepreneurs from USA, and also the parents of our Indian junior cricketer. So we continue the program. We are eagerly looking forward to gain the valuable insights from our honorable chief guest on the dais. And as sir said, mic will be passed to the children, and now the session we are handing over to our respected chief guest.
Check.
Hello, can you all hear me? Good afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting us. And so just, few things about me, especially. My name is Karthikeyan Palanisamy. And when I was growing up, my name was P. Karthikeyan. Remember that we all used to have name initial and then followed by the name. Then, I pretty much all my education I done in government school and government college, and in a very remote village near Rasipuram, which is Now it's called Namakkal district. Then I moved on to St. Joseph, Trichy, right here, where I did my MCA, Masters in Computers, where I discovered programming, made a lot of mistakes, and then, eventually I corrected all the mistakes. By the time when I was growing up, there is no chat GPT, there is no AI, there is no guidance for you to go be self-sufficient, for you to learn things nowadays that you guys are all very, very familiar with so much of technologies, right? And when we were growing up, there is no technology, no Google. Nobody was there to answer the question, even if you ask a teacher a doubt, and that if the teacher didn't know the answer, then it had to wait for a few days to get it cleared, right? So that was the status. So, and then I moved on to America. I settled there for last almost 3 decades, almost close to 30 years. And now the same government school boy from humble, low middle class background where getting a 3-time meal was a luxury, right? And so now I'm heading a division, which is solution architecture division for a multinational company. And my systems, what I architect today, is used by millions and millions of people over the world in more than 190 plus countries, right? So the story or the takeaway from this message is you don't necessarily to be born rich, as Jonathan addressed it to you all. You don't need to be extremely smart. You don't need to be a topper in school. You don't need to be like a very hi-fi English, right? Nothing is required. If I can do it, okay, believe me that you all can do double, triple of me, right? It's a bit of motivation for you, and it's a bit of message. All you need is 3 things, okay? You have to put your hard work, and you have to be consistent. It's not like you wake up one day at 4 o'clock in the morning that I'm going to read the hell out of it, right? And I'm going to be doing like 18 hours of non-stop reading, and next day you wake up at 8 o'clock. No, that's not going to fetch you the success. The success comes with lots and lots of hard work, right? The parents of successful athlete now, Sai Sudarshan, his parents are here. They both are like well-accomplished athletes and national winners and everything. You ask them, right? You ask them what it will take for them to be the winners, and for them, Sai Sudarshan to be a winner, and it's a very competing world. It's a very, very, very competing world. Okay, you have to work hard. You have to. There is something I always tell to my team or whoever it is. I always tell 3 things. Jay knows that because we've been associated for last 20 plus years. So I tell 3 things. One is no pain, no gain. Okay, if you don't go through pain, and there is absolutely no gain. No guts, no glory. Okay, no guts, no glory is something as a message you should all take it. You know why we are so successful and outside of our soil and foreign? When I was growing up, I practiced never say no to anything. I may not be even knowing what is how to program rocket science. Somebody would ask me, I say, yeah, I done it yesterday. Okay, I can develop another program tomorrow for you. So that kind of guts. See, first of all, you have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Then only you can you can do anything, possibly achieve it, right? Think about it. There is a 3rd thing I always tell, okay, a leadership is not given. It's always a taken, okay? So don't expect somebody will come and tell you that, okay, you will be given this responsibility from tomorrow morning, start, performing that role or taking that responsibility or anything like that. Learn this lesson. You guys are very, very young, and put that in your, day-to-day thinking. You get up in the morning, you practice this. No pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. Leadership is not given, it is always taken. You have to perform, right? You have to prove. then only it will be coming to you, right? So growing up in the ladder, wherever, whatever the ladder, it could be a corporate ladder or it could be education, it could be whatever it is you do, that thought has to be in it with you. I'll stop here. It may be too much advice. I don't want to get you guys bored. If you have any question, I can answer. Otherwise, I'll pass it to Jay for him to introduce.
Okay, maybe he can. Jay, you introduce. நீங்க பேசுங்க.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jayakanthan Manikam. I'm well deserved to be here because I'm the son of the soil. I'm from Pudukkottai, born, brought up, raised. I went to school, college, everything in Pudukkottai, right? And now I settled in US for the past 26 years. As Jonathan said, working for one of the leading companies, payment company in the world for the past 23 years. And I'm really honored to be here, sharing the stage with my friend, my colleague, my mentor, Karthik, and respected chairman and Madam Vice Chairman, as well as Bharatana Akka, as well as the principal. Grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Jonathan கேட்டார் நீங்களா ஹங்கிரியாக இருக்கிறீங்களான்னு. there is a திருக்குறள், செவிக்கு உணவு இல்லாத போது சிறிதளவு வயிற்றுக்கு மெய்யப்படும். அதுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி இன்றைக்கி நம்ம எல்லாம் இதை கேட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறீங்க. This is good. And other than that, successful, Jonathan was asking like how these people are successful. Success is not something, you can achieve over a night. That requires overnight வந்ததுன்னா அதுக்கு பேர் லாட்ரி இந்த மாதிரி இல்லையா. Success is not something you can get it overnight. You have to prepare yourself. You have to work hard. Karthik, he said 3 things, right? Maybe I can add one more funny thing to it. No money, no honey. On top of those 3 things, right? See, that's life. Life shouldn't be boring, right? Life should be interesting. You have to live it. Enjoy the moment and brace yourself and face the opportunities, whether it is good or bad, right? If that is not something that you expect, you learn from it. There are so many things. So, success, you have to prepare yourself and you have to work hard and follow those 3, and obviously the 4th one will happen. And I'll stop right it, and if you have questions, happy to answer those.
If you want to ask questions, raise your hand. The mic is there.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Yogashri. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Yogashri from 9B. Can you please tell us about the challenges you have faced in your life to overcome? How you overcome it?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I'll start off and then I'll pass it to Jay. Of course, I told you, I studied in government school in a very remote village, right? And English was only, A to Z letters, right? Other than that, no spoken English. I never talked. My parents were also like, they don't speak English. And, then I moved on to the government college. You guys know, I don't think you will have any idea of how the government college, how many days it runs per year. It used to run only 30, 40 days. Otherwise, the rest of the time is all strike, right? Most of the time you end up staying at home. That's a non-semester. So yearly once exam. So 3 years I did my bachelor's in mathematics, only 15 papers. Every year, 5 exam, 3 years, 15 exam are done. And then I moved on to St. Joseph's, right? The first problem I faced was that everybody in St. Joseph, you guys know St. Joseph Trichy, that it's a 140, I think maybe 150 plus year old institution, one of the oldest institution in India. And everyone in my classmates, right, they were all from Loyola, all over India, and like Nuninag English, that everybody was like talking as if that they know only English, right? So I had no idea what these guys were talking, right? So first few days, I would say first semester, the whole semester, until the time I don't know what is arrears, right? But the first semester, and I took 2 arrears. And you guys know what is arrears? Arrears? Okay, arrears means failing in the exam. So 2 exam I failed, mainly because of inferiority complex, right? Because I didn't know English. I couldn't conversate with any of those guys, right? And then I had to overcome, right? See, when you are coming, when you are putting into the spot, that's when that I was telling you that the intuition of that you have to be successful, right? If I am not successful, that my life is going to be miserable. That fear has to come, right? It came to me, and then I started learning English, right? And then I kind of survived, and then I finished my master's. Then I moved on to America. Now I can pretty much conversate with anybody, anyone at any level of English, that because I work for a multinational company. So that's one of my challenge, and it's all practice, right? I mean, it's நம்மளால நினைச்சா முடியாதுங்கிறது ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது. So that was my one challenge that I had to overcome, and then I'm good with it now. I hope I'm good with it now.
Thank you, sir.
See, you asked one challenge, right? See, without challenges, life will be boring. Okay, life should be full of challenges. Boldly, bravely face it, overcome, right? One of the things maybe, this is about the job. When I was in US, 2002, I believe, the market was kind of crashed. The technology that I am very good at, that was a dying technology. The time Java was booming, right? Basically, I am a client-server developer, front-end, back-end developer. Then, people are losing jobs. Then I got an opportunity. That opportunity, they hired me for doing some software development, but they assigned me the quality assurance testing task, right? Then I said, okay, what is in it? You should always be curious on certain things, and you should not kind of afraid of trying something new, right? Learn, try something new. From that perspective, I just took that job. Then, let's say I was performing 70% in development. In software testing, I performed more than 100%, believe me. I was able to find so many issues. Even they brought me to that time, like the vice presidents in front of them, asked me to explain how I, caught that bug, those type of things. Then I started enjoying it. Then I was doing QA for some time. Then I got another opportunity into product ownership, kind of dictating the requirements, all those things. So now I was in development, testing, product. Now again, I'm doing architect, technical architect, solutioning, right? So try to be an all-rounder. Don't afraid of, taking challenges, learning something new, right? And don't try to be in your comfort zone all the time. Learn to come out of it, and with enjoyment, I'm saying. Happily face it. Otherwise, it will be not a challenge, it will be a struggle for you. As long as it is a challenge, it's good for you. Struggle is not good. Hope it answers.
Good morning, sir. I am Siddharth from 9B. If you start a new business today, what mistakes from your previous journey would you avoid, sir?
If I start a new business,
Yes, sir.
we just started the new business.
What mistakes would you
Yeah.
avoid, sir?
Very good question. Siddharth, right? Siddharth? Your name is Siddharth, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Siddharth, very good question. Siddharth, because we learned the lesson, then only, now we started another company. We learned the lesson of trusting the people blindly, right? And you can trust the people, right? Everybody is good, but verify. So that's what I always tell, that should be there, but verification should also be there, right? It's not like you are micromanaging things or you're trying to get into the details. So if you don't pay attention or if you believe in somebody blindly, you never know, right? That may be a huge lesson. That's what had happened to us. And now we started another business. Hopefully we don't do that mistake. And because we are surrounded with good people, right? And I don't think that that we will make that mistake again. But we made a mistake and we corrected it. I think now we are on the right path. Thank you. Very good question.
Thank you, sir.
See, I never worry about making mistakes. How fast I correct the mistake, right? That's what I'm really focused. So people might say, failure is the first step of success. That's not the case. Correcting your failure is the first step of success. So sometimes we never know, right? As he said, surround with good people. That exactly we did. We are surrounded with trustworthy, good people, who can motivate us, support us. There are so many things, but don't worry about mistakes. You make mistake, but try to learn from it. Don't repeat the mistake. And the quite important thing is how fast you correct that mistake. That's quite important because we never know. I cannot say that. Tomorrow if I start a business, I cannot guarantee you that. I cannot vouch you that. I may. That's fine. But I'll fix it. With the previous learnings, I'll fix it quickly.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Takshil from 9A. In these many challenges, what is the mindset that you have and overcome it?
I told you, no guts, no glory. No pain, no gain. That's a mindset. Right? You take that mindset, right? See, one more thing you think about it. I think Javagar, who is sitting there, last night we were having a conversation. We were preparing for, because we came from other school, right? Mount Zion Matriculation School, right? Where we gave a speech to the students and we were preparing for it, right? So Jawahar was telling that, you always have a confidence that when you addressed a big crowd, that you think like everything, that the others don't know anything. That's a kind of mindset that you need to take so that it's not like overconfident or anything. It gives you the feeling that you can talk confidently, right? You just overcome your inner fears, right? And if you think like, okay, if I'm addressing a crowd, if I think like, okay, I know more than all of these people, that I have that confidence, right? Then I can talk freely. I can answer your question, right? So no pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. Remember it.
Basically, remember your mistakes, don't repeat it, right? That's quite important. What you learned, right? That should stay with you. Be open-minded. That's it. And rest Karthik covered for your question.
Thank Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Abhi from 9F1. Does using AI in class help students learn better or make it harder?
Better or harder? Using AI, right? See, technology is always good, right? And you should use it, right? You should not compete with the technology. That's the message that I told to the other students, right? You have to use the technology. You have to leverage, right? You can fast track things. You can learn things faster. But then you have to use the technology in a wiser way, right? Now the social media has got a lot of influence on people, and you not every social media content is bad or anything like that, right? I mean, again, so it's a discipline that you have to use the technology. Then, you know, it'll uplift you, right? It'll give you a lot of information in a faster turnaround time. That, as I was telling, that when I was growing up, there was no ChatGPT, no AI, no Claude, you know, no Google, no YouTube videos, nothing like that, right? So our biggest Google ChatGPT was our teachers. If the teacher didn't know the answer, we had to wait for several days to get it answered, right? So use the technology wisely, and then as long as it helps you to improve, then, you know, that's the limit.
Thank you, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir. I am.
So just to add, Karthik, what Karthik said, Abhi's question, that AI, what is AI? Artificial intelligence, right? Artificial. So intelligence is within you. If you have right intelligence, then you can, you know, better use the tool, the AI tool, in a right way. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I am Tarshini B from class 11. My question. Yes. My question is, what are the vulnerable situations you have faced during working in projects?
Vulnerable situations.
We faced only security vulnerabilities, not physical vulnerable, because our offices are kind of highly sophisticated, highly secure, safe, right? But of course, we all work with softwares, right? Softwares has security vulnerabilities. And then we have a separate security team, cyber security team. They have certain principles, guidelines, all those things for each and every software. We have to go through a security assessment and then make sure this software is secure, right? Because we work for, what is that, Visa, I mean, it's a credit card, all our sensitive information, right? So all the time we want to make sure the information is secure at rest, transit, both. Yeah.
So, see, vulnerability could be security vulnerability, as he was saying. That is bit of technical, right? So you could be, the project could be vulnerable that, you know, if you don't plan it right, right? If you have not estimated it right. And, you know, now we are, as chairman introduced, that, you know, there is an opportunity that we may join hands to work together to help you guys. I'm expecting to see some questions from 11th grader. Now you are 11th grader, right? So it's a good thing that, you know, we built a software, right? Using AI that, you know, how you can crack NEET, right? And to how it can help you to learn faster, quicker, in a much more efficient way, instead of you studying like 12, 15, 18 hours of sweating it out and then, you know, practicing it, and then, you know, you not knowing that, you know, how you are going to be clearing it, whether you are confident in all the chapters of the NEET coverage and everything, right? We started this like almost 2 years back, right? So our objective was that to get it done and go for launch within 6 months, right? And it's been almost 2 years, right? Maybe it was waiting for Jonathan to join hands, right? So if he would have finished it a year back, probably this would not have had happened, right? Maybe it's for right time. I mean, that's it's one of the vulnerability was that we didn't plan it right, or rather our plan did not work the way that we wanted it, right? So there could be multiple vulnerability, and again, case by case basis that you have to deal with it, and you have to see how you can, address it and mitigate it to move forward.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Adanya from grade 9. So, what do you think is the most important technology skill that students should learn today?
The students should learn AI.
Yeah.
Okay, so AI, machine learning, all of those are all technical things, right? And reasoning, creativity, design, these are all something you have to make it as a practice. And when we met Jonathan for 2 months back, April, in Chennai, that was the first time I was meeting him. So he was asking that, what should I tell to the students? What they should study, right? What they need to focus on. So when we were talking about, you should encourage them to learn Python, machine learning, and all those things. Those are all technologies that you can go and get trained and learn things. But reasoning, design, all of those things are skills that you have to practice it to get it, right? So to answer to your question, that AI is the one that it's going to be, everything is going to be, future is AI. By the time when you are 9th grader, right? Yeah, you are a 9th grader. By the time when you finish your college and another 8 years or so, depends on what degree that you're going to pursue. By the time that probably zero coding, you will not be writing a line of code. But when you may be building a system in 1 or 2 days, but you have to give an instruction. You have to give a right instruction to build the system. So it's a different type of challenge. It's called prompting, right? You have to tell AI that what systems to be developed, how it need to be scaled, how many users it need to support, what kind of deployment model that it need to take, everything that you have to give as an instruction, right? That's a new learning that you have to do, right? So now you guys are all, in the right age, start focus on prompting, right? I think that's a very, very important technology for you. AI has got tons of tools, but what you should all know from today that, one word, remember, prompting. Prompting is giving an instruction to AI to perform the job, right? So that's something that you can pick it up.
Thank you, sir.
So just to add, right, this technology, right, learning new technology, it is like ants going in line, right? It's not that, this is done, I learned this. There is one more ant before that, one more ant. If you go, the new technologies, new softwares will come like that, right? You can learn any technology. Karthik covered the AI, which is high in demand. There are going to be like a lot of AI projects, AI agents for everything, right? Then it's a great opportunity. Cyber security, that is another opportunity, another area, skill set, right? But the important thing is, you have to learn it right, number one, right? Whole world, if they see India, software people, right? Then we have to keep that pride. We have to keep that opportunity with, within India to Indian people or Indian origin, right? In that case, you have to learn well, right? If you work with the German people, right? If they don't know something, they'll simply say, I don't know this. If they say they know completely, top to bottom, right? That's how they learn. So you learn like that, right? And also, while you are learning the technology, soft skills, very, very important. Nowadays, the, people from India, the juniors, right? They have very less soft skills. Soft skills is not something you can learn over a night. Technology, you can go to a crash course, right? A week course or a month course, and you can learn a new technology But soft skills is not like that, right? The basic fundamental discipline, right? Ethics, right? How to smile at people when you see them. If someone is walking behind you, you should not just leave the door just like that. At least wait, right? All these are important in life, not just learning the technology, right? Soft skills. You have to improve your soft skills. How to communicate, how to greet people, right? When you are joining a meeting or something, or when you are seeing a people, how to greet, right? You should present yourself pleasantly, right? So you learn these technologies, but along with it, learn the soft skills also. That's very, very important.
Good afternoon, sir. Who is your inspiration, sir? Who is your inspiration?
Inspiration. First, my first inspiration was my father. So, I was telling you I came from a lower middle class family, and he came from like a very, poor family. He didn't even have, I was talking about 3-day meal he was feeding me, but he didn't even have one meal, right? And he was the 11th or 12th children, for their parents, right? So he was, he was after, so as 11th child, and he is still, with completely in his effort that he studied and he got into a government a job. I mean, not like very highly paying government job, but decent enough for him to run a small family. So then I took him as an inspiration that, if he can do it from that background, I can do much better. So it started from there. Then, of course, along the way that, you see people, you hear from them, you learn from them, and you pick inspiration from various people. And so if I can tell you only one person, that was my father.
Same thing here, right? My father was my hero. So he taught me so many things. And one way my father and one way my mother too, right? I don't want to leave it. And, and also my friends are there too, right? So I'll get inspired by them and I'll do something good, all those things. But as Karthik said, it's not just one person. Sometimes that inspiration, it's not something, oh, you should get inspiration or inspired only once in your lifetime. Not like that, right? You have to get inspired, going forward, lot of AI products, right? Like few years back, couple of decades back, Philips, how big that company was, right?
Yes, sir.
They didn't spend well in R&D. See, nowadays if you see TVs, people will say Samsung, LG, not Philips, right? Why? Looks like they didn't get inspired on the way. That's why they are behind now. So that's it. My father was my first inspiration, let me put it that way.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Guhashreya from grade 9C. I was listening to your replies and wanted to ask you that which one soft skill has brought success to you?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Which one soft skill has brought success to you?
Oh, which one soft skill? Okay. Maybe humbleness. Said you have to be humble, right? And don't be arrogant. Be humble and be nice to the people and be nice to whoever it is that your colleague or your friends, for that matter, anybody, even for your parents, be humble, be nice, and I think maybe that's one soft skill that, I can talk about now.
Yeah, be kind. Be kind to you, to everyone, then obviously everyone will be kind to you.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Safa of grade 9. So, what are the career options we can choose to pursue this occupation, sir?
Career option for you,
For future.
for a ninth grader. And believe me, by the time that you guys are finishing up your degree, engineering or whatever that you are aspiring for, or medical or IIT, and I wish you all the best in getting top colleges, but whatever you do, that your opportunity is going to be wide. Your opportunity is going to be huge, right? And so I don't think that you need to worry about your career right now. Focus on your studies, right? Then get into all the top-notch colleges. Then an opportunity will come after you. Not one, multiple opportunities. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
You already said, just wait. Learn your ninth grade well. Learn your ninth grade. And, whatever the other things we talked about, soft skills, do that. That is your, what is that? Path to your career opportunities, growth, everything, right? Equip yourself. Focus on that. Focus on what you want now.
Thank you, everyone. I think maybe last one, last question.
Sir, I'm Muhilan from grade 11. What habits in your school and college days contributed to your success later in your life?
What habits? I mean, other than that, we are good and as in general, and I don't know, I never dealt with in my school days. I'm talking about, we are very good with, as you were saying, like kindness, humble, and then be nice to others. All of those qualities that are more important. I think that is where you should practice it, right? That's what our biggest asset, right? And as he was telling this morning as a Tamilian that, we have a very rich culture and we taught the world how to live, that we pretty much, we have Thirukural, we taught the world that how to live, right? Aram, Porul, Inbam, everywhere we taught so many things, right? So we have so much, and you just follow everything and then you will be fine, okay? So I will leave a note, and thank you everyone. You all have a excellent future, but all the very, very best, okay? And do good, right? Don't forget these three things, what I told you. No pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. Okay, leadership is not given, it is always taken. So practice it, right? Get up in the morning, tell these three things before you start your day. Whatever it is, that this is it. I cannot do anything anymore. You basically practice it that way. Right? As you are asking, ninth grader, you give your 100% potential on anything you are studying, right? This is it. I don't have anything else to do. Then success will come after you. I'm 100% sure 10 years or 6 years, 7 years from now, chairman and vice chairman is going to bring many of you into this stage. You're going to take this seat. You're going to be answering to the question by the time that 9th grader, 8th grader, 11th graders. Okay, all the very best. Good luck, you guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your...
As Karthik said, just follow those things. Discipline, that's very, very important, right? So the world will be looking at us, right? India will be a superpower, right? So, but the citizens of India need to be very well disciplined. Basic things, right? A lot of people are very disciplined at school, at home, but when they come out of home, they may not be disciplined. In public places, right? So be disciplined and learn these things. and sky is the limit for your growth success. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for warm wishes and also for sharing your valuable insights with us. Now we are about to hear a special song by our cute primary 1 and 2 students who are assembled here. Thank you, dear children. Thank you, little stars. Now we are moving towards the.
So we had a really useful and an informative session. I'm sure that the time that you spent here is going to be really helpful for your careers and for your future. So there are so many points that you can take away. I'd like to mention just 3. First, practically, English conversation. Mr. Karthik mentioned that he studied in government school, so he had difficulty when he went to college. Okay, so we want to ensure that all of you have good spoken English. So this year, we are going to enforce spoken English. Did your teachers tell you? They've already told you? Okay, so it means that there will also be a bit of discipline needed, punishment needed. But this is going to be good for you. Okay, so we want you to speak only in English in the campus, outside the campus, as long as you're traveling by school bus. Can you do it? Possible or impossible? It is possible. We will make it possible. Okay? So make sure you fall in line, speak in English. Okay? So that is something very important. Then the second point is consistency. You can't say, 2 days I'm going to study, then 4 days I'm going to sleep. So that is not going to help you. And then discipline. Discipline everywhere, in the school campus and everything. We want you to keep the campus clean. Do you want to live in a dirty country or in a clean country? Clean country, isn't it? So learn to keep your classroom, your schools, the school surroundings clean. So talking about consistency and discipline, the person who comes to my mind immediately is Sai Sudarshan, because he scored 6 consecutive half centuries this season. He scored 8 half centuries, and definitely he deserves a big round of applause. I also noticed he's very humble. He's such a tall, handsome young man. He has so many fans waiting to just see him. So they also mentioned about the qualities, be humble and be kind. Remember all that. No matter how successful you are, stay grounded. Be humble, be kind. Now Sai Sudarshan, he came to know that the 4 of us, we went to watch one of the tournaments. All 4 of us we could take a couple of days off. We went there. We watched the match. It was a good match. He played really well. And he heard that 4 of us had come and he wanted to meet us. So, you know, by the time the match finishes, it's like, I think 11, 12. And when they came back to the hotel, I think it was around 12:30, 1 o'clock. We were all sitting in the lobby, joking and laughing. There was absolutely nobody. And when he heard that we were there, I think it was 1:30 or something. It was getting time to go to the airport. When he heard, 4:45 we had to leave. So we didn't sleep the whole night. We were sitting and talking. So when Sai Sudarshan heard that we were there, he came with his mother, and he has 2 security. So wherever he goes, there are 2 bouncers. So nobody can go and like fall on him and ask for autographs, just to keep people at a distance. Early morning, he came there just to see us before we went to the airport. So that talks about being humble, isn't it? He can easily say, I'm a star, I'm tired. He has played a match, he needs rest. In spite of all of that, he got up just to see us before we left for the airport. And at that time, the entire lobby was deserted. I think only the security were there. So before we conclude the program, I would like to hand the mic to his parents just to give you their words of blessing.
Good afternoon, students. It's always wonderful to be in Zion. In the last occasion also, I told you the same thing. See, it's not pre-planned. I straight away from Chandigarh, I came to Karaikudi. Then Karaikudi, I want to make a surprise here. Just I told Javagar too, and very, very happy to see Mr. Karthik and Jai. Such a fantastic, invisible achievers. See, I should say, here, they have told you from which background they came up. We all belong to the same background. We all had one thing in mind, that work hard, be grounded and humble. And I always thank God to give me such a wonderful and fantastic friends. See, friends you can develop in school and college. Outside that, yes, you have to remember Mr. Karthik sir's speech that don't worry about believing anybody, but verify them. See, it means when you write an exam, just go through again after finishing the exam whether everything is in order. To put it technically, any action you do, there should be a process of auditing. You can see how big an organization you run. The success of that organization depends on auditing. We can't wait for something to implement, but always we have enough time to go back and do your audit, and whatever you did is working according to your plan or not. See, these two people who are invisible scientists, I would call, gone to US, dominated the entire field in different platforms, I can say. Because you know one thing, we all probably would have seen a computer in MCA lab. But today you all have a laptop in your hand. That time we call it as desktop, or it's not even in a Unix platform. Correct, Jay, if I'm... See how advantage you possess. But at the same time, you have a lot of technologies where you can go and find your, whatever your intent is within no second. But use it for good things. Use it for your growth. That's very, very important. Don't worry about fear of failures. Get rid of that. Without failure, you cannot go up to achieve more. Failure is the only thing which teaches you the things to put it right. Whenever you always find success in life, you will not know whether you are going in the correct track or not unless there is a failure or an audit. Failure, I call it as audit. You know, 2 times Sai Sudarshan threw his bat to his stumps. He would have scored another 40 runs, he would have got the orange cap. That's fine. Not getting the orange cap is not important. Not throwing the bat is not important. Why he thrown the bat? That has to be analyzed and corrected. This is as simple as that. Go with that. Have good 4 friends along with you for your life journey. That will make your life red roses. Thank you all. Have a wonderful time.
Good afternoon all. I don't want to take much of your time, just few words. Too much of advices have gone now. So, it's all your school, you have to thank your school first. They have that side, the technical side, this side, the physical side, both are combined, they are giving you so much. So, just keep your hands wider and ask them, they are there to provide you. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir, for your wishes and also your pleasant advice. Now we are proceeding towards the conclusion of the program, and I kindly invite our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Jalaja Kumari, for proposing vote of thanks. Hearty welcome, Ma'am.
Good afternoon to all the students seated here along with the dignitaries on the stage. I'm not taking much of the time because, as Usha Bharadwaj madam was telling, a lot of advice has been given, and definitely you will do the best. But still, it is very much needed that everyone should be thanked for whatever has been said. So on behalf of Lord Almighty, because He is the one who helps us to grow and go to the top, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude and conclude this memorable felicitation ceremony, because it started with today's award function that happened in our matriculation school, and these awards were given away by our esteemed guest of today, Mr. Karthikeyan sir and Mr. Manikam sir. And the children, as we feel proud again, I want to repeat it, that it was a very good year that students did excellently well in the board exams, and not only in CBSE but also in matriculation, and every year we should keep up that motto and keep going. So it's a congratulation for all the students and also for the teachers who worked for that, strived hard and made this a success. Now coming to the next part, that is, I will express my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest of today's function, Mr. Karthikeyan Palani sir and Mr. Jayagandan Manikam. And they have come all the way from US. And the best thing that we liked is that we feel honored that they are present here today. And the best thing is that they come from the very middle class strata, and they have done so well. And now they are running companies. They are in US. So if we want to win and we want to achieve, there is nothing like my father should be a millionaire or he should be having a lot of property so that I can go ahead. So that was a big lesson, and anyone sitting here can be on the stage called by Dr. Jonathan sir and Engineer Madam. So dear children, always remember that. And technology, when we are speaking about, both are into the technology. But one thing that always we have to remember, the technology for the growth. AI, when we are talking about, that is, sir was using some words about like design thinking, that's very useful. And for coding, that are very useful. Design thinking is a key focus area right from 6th standard. We have books for that. And dear children, you can go to the library, read it, and that will be useful in your startups when you go for companies, etc. That will be very useful. So this was a wonderful session we had. I would be extremely thankful to both the guests for taking us and giving us the insight into the world of technology, the career pathway, and the startup, and such questions that were asked by the students. And it will definitely give a new horizon for many young minds who are sitting in the auditorium. Only thing is, use it for a good purpose. And when Dr. Jonathan sir says that technology, like discipline, so that discipline, not discipline only in speaking or in the way you move and do it, but also by the usage of this mobile. Technology should be used in the right way. And that is one of the serious concerns today, not only in our school, but everywhere. So, but that should not be a difficult situation for you. If you are focused, like our guest told, if you are focused, if you are consistent, and you want to do the best, nothing is impossible. So, dear children, please keep it up. And when they told about soft skills, and when sir told about speaking in English, communication, that is a soft skill. How to present yourself is a soft skill. How to go into a meeting and presenting yourself is a soft skill. Humbleness is a soft skill. So all these things, we are already giving it. We say it as value education in our classrooms. But that classroom should be utilized in the best manner, because it's not only the education, but also the value, but also the soft skills that pave a very important way in our lives. So don't think, why should I respect this teacher? Who is she? When I see, why should I wish this teacher? Many times, that's why I keep on telling, please, respecting and doing, if it happens, you will be successful in your life, wherever you go, whichever part of the country you go. Thank you very much, sir, for both the guests who have come here and given a wonderful insight into today's program about the technologies and how it can be handled. Then I would also mention at the same time that when technology is so important, I had also talked with Madam Bharadwaj, Usha Bharadwaj Madam. So once she was telling me when we had a meeting in Jonathan sir's room, saying that that child never used a mobile. He used a, what mobile it is? Button mobile. Button, you know, no, I find it very difficult. And you can never do it. You can never use it. You will say what mobile it is. I asked the reason. She was explaining to me that he said that if I have to be a consistent performer and every day and night I have to work, no one should disturb me. I should not involve in chatting with anybody. My focus is my journey towards achieving success. So till today he uses only button cell. How many of you can use button cell only? Is it possible? Please think over. I don't want to explain all that because already so many things have been told about how you have to be and what you have to do. Thank you very much, madam and sir, for coming here. And Sai Sudarshan I'll always remember because I told to Jonathan sir also once because he is going to bat with Virat Kohli and sir was witnessing the match. So it was, it was so impressive. I liked it very much. So dear children, please keep up that motto. It is not that technology alone can create problem. You have been given lot of avenues now. Whether it is cricket or whatever, you can do your best. Now, I am extremely thankful. Who is that who is speaking at the back? What is the disturbance? Now, I am extremely thankful to our chairman, Dr. Jonathan Jayavardhan sir, and vice chairperson, Madam Angel Jonathan, for their unwavering commitment to academic excellence. That's the reason that school is growing every year and doing the best. And sir has such wonderful friends. And sir's vision and leadership has created an environment where every student is empowered to achieve the very best. And bringing of such guests itself is a great motivation for all of you. So I request all of you to give a big applause to both sir and madam for being a supportive hand, not only for you, for us, and the reason where Mount Zion stands. My deepest dedication to all the teachers and faculties who are involved for the student success. And also, I would tell that parents, of course, were also the support for the students who have achieved it. I congratulate the teachers and students for the wonderful performance they had today because they wanted to connect it to the technology and tell how it can be useful or not. Thanks to the Physical Education Department, Military March students for exhibiting their talents. Thanks to one and all who are involved in this program because Jonathan sir always wants the things to be perfect in a very short time. It's not that you need 4 days to complete it. So that proves the presence of mind and how quickly we can do the things. And that is done by the team of all the teachers who are present here. So congratulations and thanks to one and all who are involved in this program. And I will thank all the in-charges who executed this program very meticulously and saw that it's a great success. I'm once again thankful to all the guests who have come here. I'm thankful to Jawahar sir who has been a part of our programs always and hope that he continues the same. And I thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of appreciation. Now we are concluding our program with National Anthem. I kindly request the dignitaries on the dais, students and teachers to rise up for National Anthem. School attention. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dignitaries.